guys? It's your girl Helen Conco in Helen's Corner. Ooh. All set, yeah? If you're new to my channel, welcome. Relax and enjoy the show with Helen, okay? And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. For those ones that don't miss any of my video, God bless you for your support. I really appreciate. Please do me a favor by sharing the video out so that other people too will also come in and join the family. And then if you are still not subscribed to this wonderful channel, please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell beside it so you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. And to my returning subscribers, not sweet now, not sweet. Today I just waited dancing no easy. I don't even know how to dance, so the pros and the cons of living in Ebonyi State. Oh my God, I came to Ebonyi in 2013 when I got the job I'm currently working. When I got where I'm currently working, when I came to Ebonyi, it wasn't easy for me. It wasn't easy for me because I came from the north. Those of you that have stayed in the north know that it's not easy to live in Ebonyi because in the north a lot of things are far, especially feeding, taking care of your children. Everything is cheaper in the north. So the pros and cons I'm looking at here today, I'm not going to be comparing it with the north because north, you know, I'm only going to be comparing it with the eastern, southeastern, or let's say southern parts of the country, because in the northern part of the country life is far easier for umu. That's for poor masses. Aside from insecurity, every other thing is a little bit better. So now let's get to the pros of living in Ebonyi. When you're relocating to a place, food is one of the things you need to consider because you must be eating, your family must be eating, especially someone that needs to have children or somebody that already have children. That is a very, very important factor because children don't used to hear, hey, mommy, food has finished. They don't hear that language. They don't know what you're talking about. They will cry until you give them food. So you need to look at the food aspect of Ebonyi. To some extent, food is sufficient in Ebonyi State. Though there are some foods that are still expensive in Ebonyi, but they are majorly those ones that are being imported into the state. But those ones that are here in the state, like ogbono, rice, yam, you know, the farmers here cultivate it very well, especially all this local food like achicha, you know, akede, fio, you know, all these local beans. They are also a little bit cheap here, unlike when you go to some areas in southern Nigeria. Number two is that schools are relatively cheap. Cheap schools, because when you compare the standard of some schools in Ebonyi and you go outside and meet schools with same standard, you will see that Ebonyi is fair when it comes to education. Yes, because there are some schools that when you see their school fees and compared to the kind of education they are giving your kids, you like, yes, it's fair. Number three is the healthcare system. The healthcare system in Ebonyi State is relatively cheaper than many states that is around it. Though Nigeria as a whole still need to do a lot in their healthcare system, because if you go to other countries and see their healthcare standard, you will know that yes, Nigeria really need to work hard. And I know that Ebonyi State is trying a lot, is doing a lot for now, as at now, in the healthcare sector, and I pray that it will continue like that. Number four is that the standard and cost of living is relatively okay. You visit some states around, you will see that sky. My mom will say, "Eba abule ebe na akpu umu ogbenye." Meaning that the place is not where you can train the poor, where the poor can live. This is not a place where the poor can live, you know. Standard of living in Ebonyi here is relatively okay compared to other states around it. My number 5 point is that the indigenes are hospitable, you know, they are friendly. If you're the kind of person that is sociable, you know, they are friendly. Then again, they are women, like Ebonyi women. They are the most hardworking set of women I've ever seen. But I have to say the truth. Ebonyi women are hardworking. So, actually, no why. Chota nwanyi na Ebonyi, bia nolo nwanyi Ebonyi, no nwanyi Ebonyi, you're sure that even if you don't bring, she will do something and bring in money, because that is how she grew up. Unlike when you go to some states, you marry their wife and then the person is not really helping you. So as a man, you're not supposed to relax and wait for your woman to do everything for you. You as a man, you're supposed to work hard and take care of the whole place. Africa, America, this is Africa, not America. I hope you guys know that one. My number 6 point is that crime rate is relatively low. You know, some states has high crime rate, but it doesn't mean that there's no crime, because even as at last week I heard a bullion van was robbed. You know, there is crime, but compared to some states, the first time I visited my state, I came from the north. My experience was that armed robbers were shooting. I left my bag and I ran away. During Chimaroke time in Enugu State, I left my bag on the main road and ran away. I went to where I was going to. It was the people I went to visit that came out and come and carry my bag. I refused to come and carry my bag outside because the crime rate then was high in Enugu. That is before Sullivan. When Sullivan now came in, he now brought SARS and a lot of things and reduced the crime rate in Enugu. But in Ebonyi here, the crime rate is relatively low compared to some other states around. It's not as if there is no crime. There is no place that there is no crime. Number 7, buying land in the capital territory is relatively low. Like capital territory here in Ebonyi, that is, which is Abakaliki, started from I think after Izambo and gets into where again, but with time now you can't tell what will happen, sha. Though other states around, if you go there to go and buy a land in the capital territory, you pay through your nose. Number 8 of the pros of living in Ebonyi is calm and traffic free, and they have good road connections. As in, unlike other states, if you're going to go to this place, let's say you're going to go to town, you have to pass through that same road that you're coming from. But in Ebonyi, there are a lot of connecting road. This place connects to this place connects to this place, you know, and it's calm and it's traffic free. So you can just easily meander and go and succeed. So that is one of the pros of living in Ebonyi. In fact, that is my main pro of living in Ebonyi. Now let us get into the cons of living in Ebonyi. Okay, my number 1 is tax. Tax. Oh my God, coming from a state that is the northern part of Nigeria, you know, we don't really pay tax very much. So when I come here, tax, you pay tax. If you just have a little shop outside, you have to be paying for it. Unlike in the north, we just pay 50 naira, 100 naira in business premises. But here, the tax is big, so you prepare for it. So if you're coming from a state that you do pay tax, that one is not it will not be a problem because it's relatively low compared to states that usually pay tax. Especially some southern parts of Nigeria like Lagos, you know, you will not feel it much because it's relatively low. But when you are coming from the north, you will feel it very well because I felt it when I came. Then number 2 cause of living in Ebonyi is the potable water issue. You know that Ebonyi state is the salt of the nation. So majorly, most of their water is a little bit salty. So because of that, their potable, most of their drinking water, they import it from neighboring states and cities around. So because they import it now, the price, transportation price, we add to the money for the water, and then we are paying a little bit higher, though not really that bad because Fadambaka has subsidized his water, so it is still relatively the same thing you buy in Enugu that you still get it in Ebonyi. So these are the pros and cons of living in Ebonyi. If there is any point I remember later, I'm going to drop it in the comment section. Any contribution or anything you want to say, please meet me in the comment section. Let us continue with this. All right, guys, if you watched to this very point, thank you so much and God bless you. Bye.